Hi guys, welcome back. So this is this is going to be my video about Taperaid. Taperaid is a it's a an herbal support for tapering and withdrawals. 17 all natural organic herbs of the highest quality. Ooh, it's organic herbs. It's nice to hear. A safe remedy that can be taken in the comfort of your own home. Allows you to remain functional through the process and take control of your life again. Reduce the cost of your current use with Taperaid. Individuals using short-acting opiates such as pain management medications and heroin will find the effect is a significant lowering of tolerance to their opiate of choice. Taperaid is safe to use, has no known negative side effects, and can be used in the comfort of your own home. And so from the beginning of using Taperaid, I was doing a gram in a shot twice daily every 12 hours. After about 4 days of use, I got down to 0.6, and after a week and a half, about 0.2, which is amazing to be doing a lot less and still not becoming sick. If you are trying it out, you must give it a day or two in order to uh, watch it go down. Here's a quote. Just this morning, I received a call from a heroin addict who's decreased his amount of opioids by 70% in 2.5 weeks with minimal symptoms of withdrawal. Lower your tolerance so you can reduce your opioid dependency. And so let's find out more. So anyway, my friend Richie Golnick, this is his creation. This is his baby, Taperaid. And it says, Mother Nature gracefully offers solutions to our problems. Herbalists, healers, and shamans have known this simple fact for thousands of years. Plants have played an integral role in our lives, whether we're aware of it or not. Our nourishment is based on vegetables, fruits, and grains harvested from plants. Cultivated animals eat plant-based food. Pharmaceutical drugs are in most cases modifications of molecules found in nature. Currently, there is a global epidemic of drug abuse, and Mother Nature, as always, has something to offer. This story is a great example. There is an area in Southeast Asia called the Golden Triangle, which is known for its tradition of growing opium. Heroin becomes the end product of opium production. Entire villages are addicted to opium. While the older members are enabled to maintain their habit when there is a shortage of harvest, the younger members suffer the agony of withdrawal. Throughout the centuries, local healers and shamans have gone into the forest and collected herbs which, in combination, ameliorate the painful symptoms of withdrawal from opium. Through the generations, a formula has emerged which was recently named Hiantos. Results of testing conducted by the Vietnamese government confirmed its usefulness. Then, as often happens in this world of political and economic differences, the process to bring this healing modality to the world stops in its tracks. So my friend originally worked with ibogaine, and ibogaine is amazing for opiate addiction, but it also costs a lot of money, and it also you gotta fly somewhere, you gotta go somewhere to take it. So this is Taperaid, and 17 herbal remedies all put together. Some of the ones that you might has passion flower, some things that you might recognize: dragon bone, hops. Hops is what beer is made from. Licorice, cinnamon bark, angelica, Romania, fresh ginger, Stephania, dates, jujubes, the Chinese jujube. So in combination, these work together to sort of build up the nutritional. Because when we take opiates, we get really bad nutritional deficiencies, and also just our brain stops producing endogenous opioids, just because it's really efficient. Our brain is super efficient, so if it doesn't need to make endogenous opiates because we're consuming opiates from the outside, why would our brain continue to make them? Our brains always looking to our brains and our bodies are always looking to work less and get more reward for less work. So when we take opioids, um, we just we get we get we stop producing our own when we take it, and it's not some, a lot of people make it like a big mind trip about like that it's something to be guilty about or shameful about, and it's a big secret, blah blah blah. I have lots of friends that won't tell other friends that they've relapsed, or they won't tell their family because there's all this shame, guilt, and blame surrounding addiction. Really, it's just very, very cut and dry. It's very simple. You might be an experimental person and just want to try new things, try taboo things. You might be someone who's suffering from some sort of anguish in your life, some sort of lack, even a lack of excitement, even a lack of, it could be a lack of support from family and friends, or a lack of care, a lack of community, a lack um, of resources, a lack of, there could be anything missing. But if for some reason someone's experience is, a majority of pain or fear or guilt or shame or anything like that, if they're experiencing a lot of lower emotions, I shouldn't say negative or lower, but on the spectrum, things that feel like lower emotions, if they're experiencing a lot of that and they take an opioid, they're going to feel just a lot better. They're going to feel, even though they're not really feeling anything, and that's the whole point of opiates, because you're not feeling really good, but you're just feeling nothing. And that can feel really good if someone's not feeling good. So, anyway, the Taperaid is an amazing tool to lower your need for opiates. But it's physical. It's a physical remedy. It's not a mental remedy. So, for me, like last week, I was at a friend's house, and there was a girl there who I'd previously been friends with, who is a meth addict now, and it was super, super, super stressful. And now I'm in a situation where I'm alone, and I'm stressed out because I miss my son, and I feel guilty, and I desire to have him with me, and I feel afraid about the future, and I also feel guilty because I have to clean out this room, and I have like storage and all this stuff that needs to happen, and then I need to detox, so I'm nervous. But there's never like a perfect mental time or place to reduce your use. But sometimes there are more supportive environments than others, and really, in order to go down on your medication, it really helps if you have family and friends that know and that are supportive and just cool. There's not some, like, people make this enormous mind trip out of drug use, like it's a sin or something, and it's God put these plants here. We are the curious monkeys that made these. We combine these formulas, and it's there's no one to blame. It's just a matter of if you want to get off of it and have a more fun life. Life is definitely way more fun when you're not on opiates, because you can enjoy music. Some people, maybe if you take an Oxycontin a day, you can still enjoy music, but if you're on a lot of heroin, you're not enjoying music, you're not able to have orgasm or enjoy sex, you're not able to relate in really good ways and have relationships with partners and friends and children. You're just not able to be, fully you. And so coming off of it is really, really important. And being really gentle with yourself and careful with yourself and taking good care of yourself is so important. So as far as my experience with the Taperaid, my experience is good. It definitely will allow for you to go down quite a bit very fast, physically, right? Physically. So like right now, okay. So I did some when I woke up, and it's like 4 hours later, and physically I'm fine. I'm fine physically, but mentally I totally want more. I totally want more mentally. And so it's like this thing I go back and forth because I want it really bad, but I'm supposed to be tapering, and I'm supposed to be getting things done, and it's like, oh, I just want to go use really bad mentally. I just want my life to be better. I want to be reunited with my baby, my son, and I want to be looked at as a good person by my family and friends and all this stuff. And so I've got all this stress that I just want to go get high, and I have it, so like I want to do it. But at the same time, physically, I'm not really in any discomfort. I could easily go for like probably another 2 hours, 3 hours. I got so bad. I was so stressed out. I was doing it like every 3 hours. And so anyway, um, so it won't take away your mental desire to escape. It won't do that, but it definitely will take away some of the like the sweating and the aches and pains and the nervousness that comes with when you start to get your opiate systems, when you haven't taken a pill or done a shot for a few hours and you start feeling nervous, it decreases that. So I did say it's definitely a very potent tool, and if you're trying to detox yourself, it's a really good idea. Even if you're gonna go into a detox or go take ibogaine, um, if you got some Taperaid, in order to build up your nutrition in like the couple weeks or month before you go to treatment, that would be a really smart idea, um, because that way you're going to feel better after you do detox. So I'd say whether you're going to take Taperaid for 2 weeks or a month and then try to jump off, try to detox at home, or whether you're going to go to an ibogaine clinic, or whether you're going to go to traditional rehab with Suboxone, or I don't think they use methadone for detox, but some places might methadone or Suboxone, um, or whether you're going to go to someplace that just gives you benzos and there's no Suboxone given. That's really intense. There's a place like that in Tucson that's a detox, but they don't give you any Suboxone. That's really intense. But anyway, no matter what you're doing, doing the Taperaid for a month or 2 weeks before you go is highly, highly, highly recommended. And so I personally, I used this product before when I was coming from like 2 grams to try to get down to like half a gram a day before I went to take ibogaine, and that was something that this was very helpful. Right now, I'm trying to get. Well, I was at like 2 grams a day, and then I'm trying to get down as low as possible. Um, and obviously, heroin and pills are very expensive, so it definitely pays for itself to get the Taperaid and to start being able to do less. Anyway, so that's my experience with it. Is that it definitely is very helpful, and it doesn't do the mental work for you to like make you like. It won't take away the stress in your life and the things that you want to escape from. But as far as physically, like it's very helpful to help like your muscles to not be shaky, and to help your body to feel more well. Like it helps a lot as far as like not sweating and not like it's just very helpful as far as actual withdrawal symptoms. And certainly I can see like using this and also benzos like together to jump off would be really good. Well, to go down and then also jump off. Of course, you don't want to get addicted to benzos, and we'll make another video about benzos. Benzos are an interesting. They're an interesting animal, and they're a dangerous animal, but they can be very helpful with opioid withdrawal. So anyway, all right. So that's Taperaid. Thanks, guys. Bye. Put down any questions below. Like and subscribe. I'm just a friendly junkie who's trying to get off for the last time. Let's make this one the last time. And I wanted to share my experience with you guys. Again, I don't do shame and blame. This is just, it is what it is. Being a heroin addict, it is what it is. And people can try to put their whole mind trip on me that it's evil. And it's just another thing. It's another thing to get lost in and to have your attention taken. And no, I don't want to be a heroin addict. But at the same time, I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. I'm not gonna, judge myself super harshly that I'm some sort of bad person for wanting to try it or for falling into it or falling into it over and over again. And people can seriously suck a dick about it because everyone's got their thing, whether it's shopping or watching too much TV and eating ice cream or whatever. We all do things. We all fall into things that maybe we'd rather not. And it doesn't mean anything about our character. It's not something that determines our character. Um, but anyway, if you are on opiates and you're struggling with them, and you want more peace of mind, like just to like be able to relax more, and like to have the physical part of it more taken care of, this is definitely helpful. So that's my review of Taperaid. And well, also we should do a video about benzos, but we should also do a video about ibogaine. All right, bye guys. And Taperaid is spelled Taper aid AID. So you can look up Taperaid. There's a website about it, and you can order it too. All right.